I'm not telling you what I'm not telling you what the scripture is saying and what it means. I'm just pointing out those scriptures and letting you tell me. God is eternal, first off, right? And he's almighty. He's eternally almighty. He's eternally all-knowing.
Okay,
There'll never be a time that he doesn't know. There'll never be a time that he couldn't see.
You're
You know
not
what I'm
arguing
saying?
with
To say
me.
that
You're
he
not
humbled
arguing
himself
with
is saying
me.
that he's not
You're,
almighty.
you're not arguing with me. You're arguing with what God has revealed.
No, I'm
So
not. I mean, it's not. I'm not arguing at all. I'm just saying. I'm saying to you. I'm saying to
okay,
you and you
are
guys.
you willing to are you willing to walk through this stuff with me, going through the scriptures, man?
Yeah, let's walk.
Okay. Go to Hebrews chapter 2. Okay,
Okay,
verse 5. It says, "For he," speaking of God, has not subjected the world to come that we are talking. He has not subjected to angels the world to come that we are talking about. But someone has testified, what is man that you remember him, and the Son of Man that you care for him? You made him lower than the angels for a short time. You crowned him with glory and honor and subjected him to and subjected everything under his feet. What I want to point out with this passage is that this is a passage from Psalm chapter 8, verses 5 through 7. And actually, the text actually says you made man to a little lower than God, Elohim, right? But it's translated as angels here, which is fine. Verse 8, and subjected everything under his feet, speaking of the Messiah. For in subjecting everything to him, he left nothing that is not subject to him. As it is, we do not yet see everything subjected to him. But we do see Jesus made lower than the angels for a short time, so that by God's grace, he might taste death for everyone. So notice, the text says we see Jesus who was made lower than the angels for a short time, not all the time, but just for the purpose of fulfilling the mission of the servant. Now, why would he need to be made lower than the angels, Amir?
I don't know, and I don't understand. I would have a question. Who made him lower than the angels?
The Father.
So so the Father made Jesus lower than the angels, so Jesus couldn't be God.
Okay, so once again, man, where you're just
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just looking at what you're saying, bro.
No, bro, what I'm
Someone
saying
else
is,
made him lower than the angels.
okay, but I told you what the Trinity does. They work together. They counsel together. We just saw that from a Jewish scholar.
But I don't understand it because you said
Okay,
one essence.
Can we get to the stuff, man, without you
trying go ahead, bro.
defensive?
I'm not getting offensive. I'm just telling you I don't understand. I'm telling you why I don't understand, and I'm telling you the reasons why I don't understand what you're saying. I'm not bringing my beliefs in. I'm just telling you from what you're bringing to me. You said that Jesus was made lower than the angels, and I'm looking from what you said. Say, okay, he was made lower than the angels. Someone made him lower than the angels. You said the Father did, so he can't be the Father. He can't be equal with the Father.
All right. Once again, who's the servant? Who humbled himself?
You said Jesus humbles himself, right?
Okay, listen, bro. It's gonna get worse as we go on.
I'm not telling you what I'm not telling you what the scripture is saying and what it means. I'm just pointing out those scriptures and letting you tell me. He can't be equal with the Father.
Okay, listen, bro. It's gonna get worse as we go on.
I'm not telling you what I'm not telling you what the scripture is saying and what it means. I'm just pointing out those scriptures and letting you tell me. So the Father made Jesus lower than the angels, so Jesus couldn't be God. I'm just pointing out those scriptures and letting you tell me. He can't be equal with the Father. I'm not telling you what the scripture is saying and what it means. And I'm not bringing my beliefs in, so Jesus couldn't be God. I'm not arguing at all. I'm not warring with you, bro.